sessions. We have MMPM005 Block 2 Unit 4. Today we have the topic product decisions. So the contents of the Unit 4 is introduction of the services, the service product, developing new service offerings, service branding and service positioning. So first we need to understand it that what is the service, how the service differentiate from the product. As a marketer is viewed as a decider or an artist or a mixer of ingredients who plans various means of competitions. So marketer has to decide that which segment he is going or to plan for this particular service and designing this particular service as per the requirement of the customer, and the mixture of ingredients what he planned to provide to the customer, that is customizations takes place here. Burden further wrote that it was logical and proceeded from the realization of the existence of varieties of marketing mixes. So it differs from what services you are going to offer. There the marketing mixes differs. That is the 7 P's in the services. The service product, before we will go detail about that one, what is that? Anything which is offered to the market for exchange or consumption, that's the same thing what it has happened in the case of product. So it's a simple transaction of the tangible units with the amount of money, but here you will find that the intangible assets you are going to purchase, and as per that the amount you are going to pay. A service is a bundle of features and benefits, and these benefits and features have relevance for a specific target market. So service is very often customers are very much interested for a specific kind of need, and as per their requirement the service being designed. And this is the benefits also, that is mostly customized benefits, like we can talk regarding if it is a parlor, if it is a bank. So whenever you are going to provide the service as per the customer's requirement, the service being designed, and the customer is ready to pay as per the service design, and the customization takes place. More is the customization as per the client, or you can say the customer. So more customer is ready to pay, you will be more satisfied on that. In the service product, the package of benefits in the service offers must have a customer's perspective. So here we do not want to see that what the benefit the company is going to get, rather than we are mostly focusing on that service benefit what we can derive or what we are going to deliver to the customer, and the customer is able to accept that particular services, and as per the need of the customer, the service must be going to satisfy the need of the customer. The labels, mostly what we read it in product cases, the 5 level of product marketing. So here also you are going to find in the service. We can take the example of a particular hotel. When we are going to a particular hotel, what is our expectation level, what is the core benefits we are going to get. So it has here taken only the hotels, but you will find the similar kind of things also in the flight, similar kind train reservation, similar kind also you'll find in that is banks. So the minimum thing what you require from the service organization is the core benefit. Means if you are thought about to go to a hotel, means for a rest or to take some food, or if you have taken decisions for to go for a bank, means opening account or fund dispersal you are going to do, or you are going to deposit some amount of money. So this is the basic things of the core benefit. Mostly a service when designed by the companies, the customers are expecting this one. Basic product is the functions attributes, like when we are going to thought about a room that is in the hotel, so definitely must have the bed, bathroom must be there, and other aspects also. The room must be there, the room must have the sufficient size, entry level, it looks good like that. All these basic needs must be satisfied. Space enough will be there like that. Expected product means when we are entering to the hotel, we must have seen that the hotel bed sheets are cleaned or not, the curtains are cleaned or not, well ventilated or not, AC being fitted or not. Then if you are going to talk regarding the TVs, then sofa or two seat or the minimum bottle of water and at least two cups and two glasses must be available for the customer's convenience. So that is must be there. And besides that, also you expect in the toilet the toiletries with the towels might be there, so that and it will be well illuminated to see clean inside the bathroom and toilets. Augmented product is the you want to see that the if that is the interconnected connections, that is telephones are there or not, when you are going to make a call somebody is responding or not, you may order the food item inside your room or not. So these are the few things you need to see, that is the augmented one. Check-in check-out services, how promptly the serviceman is coming, helping you carrying your luggages to the bedroom, that is the hotel rooms. So how promptly they are going to take the actions, waiting time is less for that one. And the room must be clean enough, no smells, fragrance will be good fragrance, music, aromas like that. Potential product means your expectations, beyond your expectations might be something is there like free internet services. And you will find that sometimes they're going to provide complimentary teas or complimentary breakfast to the persons when they are reaching. They know it very well, people are tired, so they may not go outside to take the food. So instant food with without any charge, that is being included with the hotel charges, that is going to give to those people. Besides that, also shoe policies and free cleaning, and your dresses also can be cleaned or ironed, that is also free. These are the things mostly some of the hotels are providing, and that is what we call it is the potential products, but a customer doesn't expect, but that is available in the hotel rooms. The service products under through that, there are so many concepts under that, you are very much selecting that this service product is good or bad. So first is the corporate image. So when you are selecting a particular hotel, mostly you try to know that this is a chain hotel or this is a reputed brand hotel, this is a two-star hotel, three-star hotel. So something image will be there, the corporate image that has so many hotels in the different states or different countries like that, having good reputation on that. Second is the local image, that how the local customers are perceiving that, if you are going to ask to the taxi person or local people, how they are giving the ratings to that particular hotel rooms. So these are all kind of local images, and every local retail outlets can able to identify or able to know about the status of that particular hotel. So that is the local image mostly they have. Marketing communications, that how often this hotels or these other service organizations are communicating the informations through the different media, maybe print medias or electronic media. People can able to understand this particular hotel, can able to know that. Word of mouth, very often people might be discussing about that hotel or the banks or any service organizations where you are selecting. Most of the people are talking regarding that's a good brand, that's a good hotel like that. So that is the word of mouth among the people are going to talk about that one. So these are the four things which is going to see or we can able to know that the status of this particular hotel in that particular locality. Then accessibility of the services, you can able to access the services, other services can be possible, like sometimes you need some extra other hotels food or other areas some services, like also you can say the tour and travels cases, you might have require some vehicles. So booking tickets in the flight, booking tickets in the railways. All these things, facilities can be possible in this particular hotel or not. Then interactions, that how often the interactions can be possible. That is, I talked from the beginning that if it is, you can able to talk through your telephonic communications, you can interact with this reception, or you can able to know about the different rules and regulations they are educating, or they are giving the pamphlets, or they are going to give the menu by which everything can be known. Customer participations, how they are involving that the people those who are coming as a customer to the hotels, how they can able to participate in the different programs within this particular hotel, like also the buffet systems, any quantity of foods also you can order, or varieties of food also you can order. That is participation. So here core services, facilitating services and goods, and supporting services. So what the services they will facilitate, they will give it to you. Supporting services, if you require any extra services, that is also given by the hotels or the banks and other organizations. That is also going to be studied properly to know that one. So that is all about your service products, to select which service product you want to select, whether it is a hotel, whether it is a bank, whether it is a flight, whether it is a tour job, that related to both hotels, combo package one, hotels, then your site tours, then about the flight charges, all combo. So all those cases you need to understand this very well, that how these parts affect a lot for your decision making process. Now the level one, the basic service package, what we require, as we discussed from the beginning, that the package concept of the service product suggests that what you offer to the market is a bundle of different services, tangible and intangible. So we cannot say a single service we are going to provide. We have a multiple services. Like if you have gone to a particular parlor, might be not only for the hair cutting, you are going for the facials, you are going for the other benefits what you are going to get. If you are going to the banks, not only for to open the account or to the withdrawal of money, besides that also you might have gone for the mutual funds and other services, banking services, transactions, or you can transfer the amount of money, having ATM problems. So too many operations nowadays, so it's a completely package. So we need to understand that how to extend this particular core service, this particular organization can able to pay or able to deliver. In the service package, there are yet another type of services called supporting services. So supporting services, as you know it very well, that when we are going to the banks, we know it very well that first is the first frontline executives, and there is a support executives. Means the frontline executives all work done by the supportive executives, those who are present there. So when you are within this organization, if the supportive or people or supportive services is not available, then you cannot get this your services at the right time, because they are the core people, those who are going to do the entire service process. So frontline executives only to give or communicate these informations to the customers. They are the only people those who are directly interacting with the customer. But the supportive people may or may not directly interact with the customers, but without their support, that the services cannot be possible, or you cannot get the right kind of services. Now, augmented services cases, which is service package, is not equivalent to the service product the customer perceives, which is in fact based on customer's experience and evaluation. So, previously, if you have seen or if you have used that particular kind of services, then you have certain things in your mind that what the quality of services you are getting. So, service quality, if it is a new organizations getting, or as per your expectations, if you are not going to get, mostly you are dissatisfied. But if you are a new organizations, you are getting services, better services than your expectations, then you will be more happy. But mostly customer prefers the services where they are frequently getting the services. That means in service industries, mostly you will find customers are always prefer the services where they are mostly brand loyal. If they are not brand loyal, they may not select that one. The basic service package has to be expanded to a more holistic model of augmented service offerings. So here, augmented services you are going to give that more being added with the service package, what the after the basic things will be there. Like nowadays also this is happening that if you have gone for the car services or two-wheeler services, they are, instead of providing only the water to you, might be providing tea, snacks and some things that is more than your expectations they are trying to provide. That is augmented services also they are going to do. Or sometimes you will find that in petrol pumps you are going to find instead of filling up the petrol also they are providing free pressure checkup. That is the kind of things they are trying to do. Now, augmented service offerings, what are the different things being given to the customer? So, accessibility of the services, what extent the customer can able to access to that particular kind of services. So, number and skills of the personnel. That means to whom you are interacting. That last sessions I discussed regarding moment of truth, means the persons to whom you are interacting, they are the more vital persons. If they are not skilled enough, then it is quite difficult to get the service standard. So service standard being deteriorated. So that's why the skills of the personnel is more important. Those who are mostly in the frontline executives or the people those who are directly going to deal. If they are frequently asking the questions to others to solve the problem of the customers, so customers will be very much unhappy or maybe dissatisfied. Working hours and time used in performing various tasks. So this is also highly important for every service organizations that if you are not maintaining a proper time with the customers, customer will be mostly unhappy. Means when they are going to get the service, your service organization must be open up and they can give the service. Not like that. They have to wait for your working time and then there is a lunch hour. Very often that is happening in the case, you know it very well in the railway stations that 1 hour there is a delayed or 1 hour they are going to do that. That is a lunch time they are going to make. So later on nowadays, as it online already started and you can book your ticket from your own site, the dependency has reduced. So even if also they will go for a lunch hour, there is no problem. Although they have to take, but the thing is that like medical services, that one person will go out means another person will take that particular position to solve the problems because customer cannot wait to get the service. Location of the service outlet, this is more important. More is the distance of the service outlet, customer may not prefer. Less is the distance outlet, so definitely they will prefer. So always customer prefers that the place must be very much nearer to their residential area, like that. Exterior and interior service outlets. So when you are going to get the services, the exterior part also you are trying to see an interior part, the service outlets. The physical places available for you to get the services. Places are less means you are dissatisfied, places more, you are more satisfied for any kind of vehicle services like that. Infrastructure, hardware, documentation. So more is the documentation, less is the happy about the services. Like it will go to purchase a car or if you want to go to purchase a bike, that purchasing bike, there is a lot of documentation is there, you must be most unhappy. But if it is least documentation they can able to do, they will be more happy. Like we can say that different banks are there. Today, private banks are more popular among the customers only because of that their requirement is limited. They are doing the services very fast and they can, with the limited requirement of the documents, they can able to do avail all kind of loans and other services, which is not possible in the case of public sectors where very much particular about the documents what you have provided, verified. So they are consuming more time to grant or sanction any kind of loan or to do any activities like that. The number of and knowledge of consumers simultaneously involved in the process. So here you will find that the content, the knowledge, more is the knowledgeous person, he might be going to ask more questions. Less is the knowledgeous person will be happy enough by interacting one or twice. But knowledgeous person having more knowledge in that particular field will interact more time with the service provider. Interaction with service organization. So interactive communication between employees and the customer. So when we are interacting mostly with the mechanics in the service organizations, interacting with the employees of the banks. So that particular time, that is also vital part. What extent the employee can able to explain and solve the problem instantly or consuming less time. Interactions with the physical and technical resources of the organization needed to service production process. So if it is technical based, like we can talk regarding you have gone for a vehicle alignment, so you require a computerized alignment system. So if your computer is not operating, complete failures, continuous failures are there, so you must be unhappy that how much time are you consuming to do this one, a simple work. So that's why when it is a technology based, or if you are going to a medical services and the machines are not doing right, results are coming, so that is also you are unhappy. So that's why when it is technical sources also required, so that must be the result oriented and result must be also right. Interaction with other customers involved in the process, so there are too many people are responsible for to give the services. Like I can say that in the medical services, if you are going to do, somebody is responsible for to take the your scanning of yours, or x-ray of yours, or MRI of yours. So 2-3 persons being involved, and every person is unable to do their work in the right time, so unnecessarily there is a time consumption, or you can say that it is misutilization of the time of the customer. So customer will be unhappy in this particular process. Now, customer participation. How well the customer is aware about the process of service delivery and his or her role. That has happened already in the case of when the new services is it coming, like smart card came, or smart number came for the vehicle. So that particular cases, people do not have the knowledge that how to do that one, booking that one, and after booking, then the number came, then you have to go to the dealer's point, then the day will come, which date you are going to be there, then make a queue, and after queue you are getting your own registration number of your vehicle and putting that particular vehicle numbers. So everything is completely new. So it is quite difficult for the customers to understand or predict. Or his customer is going through a process of eye testing, or process of this, he has not gone through that particular process earlier. So there is a requirement of that initial knowledge to give it to the customers before do the all the process. Nowadays, very often also we have seen that doctors are plus explaining what to do, what they are going to do, how they are going to operate, or how they are going to do the different activities for this particular problem. They are explaining first to the patient, and after that they are going to do these activities, and they are going to say what is the time duration, everything being explained from the beginning. So it will be quite helpful for the customers to understand how well the customer is prepared to share information. So when they are informing these particular things to the customers, they are also equally trying to say that this is the fact that anybody new person will come, also they have to go through this particular process. So here the customer's importance is that customer has to share the information. Like you can talk regarding that if it is LIC or mutual fund, how often this information is being shared among the customer, so that next time the agent has to discuss less with the customers before going to do the any kind of insurance. So how well the customer is willing to share information or use service equipment. So most of the time, if customer is mostly satisfied and customer delight, he's ready to share the information. If he's not satisfied or dissatisfied, he's not willing to inform this particular other people regarding that. Now, level 3 is the marketing communication of the service offerings. So the issue of management of image through the communication. So very often companies are mostly service companies are trying to maintain a good relationship with their customer through the CRM, customer relationship management, by frequent interacting with the customer, sending mails, sending SMS, or discussing indirectly that what is their tour plan or any programs. And those who are the priority customers, the managers of the banks also trying to interact, that these are the facilities, new things being started with the banks if he is or she is really interested to do that one. So these are all image building cases most of the banks and other service organizations are trying to do, or informing their customers frequently. And it's not possible that all the customers they will inform only the priority customers, those who are having the huge kind of transactions or high frequency of transactions with that particular banks. So, but the important point is note that here is the apart from the conventional method of promotion, digital and social media promotions are equally important. Like earlier conventional methods are like the advertisements are there in hoardings or in front of the banks. Something means written, the hoardings, something being written that you need to read. So today's concept is something different. It is plentifully available in the internet sites. You may go through the sites and understand it very well. Social media cases also very often the service organizations are sending their messages regarding the different kind of activities, programs like the Dandia programs is that how this program is going to be delivered, who are the people who will come, what is the space availability, what is the charges, everything. Or this is a 31st night, zero night celebrations. Most of the hotels are nowadays informing what the things they are going to do and what is the charges, what is included in these particular charges, what is not included. So everything they are trying to communicate earlier to the people. A negative comment from the fellow customer or the negative opinion on social media blogs is more than enough to negate the impact of your mass media. So although there is a communications frequently coming through the advertisements, people are trying to send their message or the companies are trying to send their message that what way these things are good or bad. But very often we need to know it very well that today social media is so strong. So the customers, those who have gone through this particular process, they are interacting with the different people and they are giving the opinion. Like I can say regarding that a particular area, something being opened, like if it is a video game area or if a game zone, you can say, or you can talk regarding the that is water park. So people, those who have already gone there, although there is a strong advertisements of that lot of fun is there. So people, those who have gone there, if the fun is not there, they have not enjoyed. They are also communicating this one through the YouTube and they are communicating and they are showing that also. So people going before going to any kind of services through the YouTube also they can able to see like hotels, sites where the hotels existing, everything can be known and before that one. So after knowing, then also another thing is that in that particular site also you'll find that there is a people are trying to give their reviews in terms of the 5 points, and on the basis of that also customers perceiving that this is a good one or bad one or something different is there. Now developing the new services that when you are into a new service organizations or you are existing coming to the new one. So there are 5 things are coming to a picture. First thing is the customer benefit concept. So what the benefit you want to give to the customer, that is the first one. Like let us say you want to open a gym one or a swimming pool one. So what kind of benefits you want to give it to the customer, or hotel one, what kind of benefit you want to give it to the customer, which was not given by the which was not given by the earlier hotels or earlier service centers. So that you need to say that what way you are superior, or you can show your USP, unique selling propositions, by which customer will get more benefit out of that one. Second is the service concept. What is your concept is all about? You totally describe that one. It is a theme park, it is a hotel, it is a game zone, it is a park kind of things. Also everything you need to explain that what sorts of enjoyment will be there. So entire service concept you need to explain what they will do, how to spend the different time, what are the different activities they will do, what is the amount they will pay for that. For each services the service charges will be different or something like that. The service offer. So what is the offer you are going to give? Extra offers you can say, or specifically any particular occasion, any specific discounts you want to give, or discounts related to the persons also you can say that if adulthood people are going to get this amount, that old age people this discount, or children will get this discount, like that. What service offers are there? Or if you are coming 4 persons, 1 person is free, like that, something offers you are going to say. Service forms, what are the different kind of packages you are going to do? That means you cannot say only one kind of package is available. You may make it as a multiple package, whether it is a VIP suite you are going to make, it is a normal suite you are going to make, It is like hotels also, you are going to find economy class, that is luxury class, then suite form, like that. So different forms also you are going to see what are the facilities also available with that, and the price structure you are going to see. The service delivery system, how are you going to deliver these particular services, your process of delivering these particular services, the different way you are to say that what are the facilities you are going to provide, and what way you are going to give the facilities that you are going to derive through that one. Now the conceptualization of the service product. So level one is the consumer benefit concepts. What we discussed, that what the benefit you want to give in the level one, you need to describe it. If it is a hotel, so benefit you can say that the rooms will be cleanly room size, the light system, the food patterns, the kind of availability of the different foods. So everything you are going to say that is concerned with that benefit, do the customer see. And that is also translate into service concept. So what you, the customer are expecting you, you are trying to develop the service like that. Why? Because the customers will always prefer this particular kind of services which is more suiting to them, means what the need they have. If the service what the company is providing, that is almost near or 80% of the need can be satisfied through this kind of services, they are very much eager to get that kind of services. So that's why what the consumer benefit, you just find it out, and out of that 80% of your benefit you can able to translate into the services what you are providing, means customers are ready to do that one. Second level, concerned with what general benefits will be service offer. So besides that, any other benefit you want to, customer really requires that one, cleanliness will be there, some space will be there, the I can see outside arrangement will be there for hotels, sitting arrangements. So you can serve the food outside also, not only rooms. So like that, these kind of things also possible, then also you can do that one and service offer with them. So here what the level 3 you are going to service offer, that is concerned with greater detail shaping of the service concept decision, service elements, tangible, intangible, service terms, and what way and how, and some levels, quality and quantity. So here you are more translating into the that is materialistic concept, like we can talk regarding the tangible aspects concept, that if it is a hotel, what is the quantity of food you are going to supply, what is the delivery time, what is the space required, that means quantity you will give, what are the varieties of food you are going to give, these are all tangibles one. What is the time consumption, it is intangible one, where to provide intangible components, how the people are going to give the services, intangible component, which places you are going to deliver, intangible. So these are all. And besides that, the quality in food and quality in services. Quality in services means how quickly you can able to deliver this particular product what you have already ordered. And second thing is that the food cases, the quality of the foods, it's for the requirement, that must not be, that means be mostly that is cooked very well, and at the same time also you'll find that the taste must be there. Might be people are going to appreciate a lot about the taste of this particular hotel. So two components are there. We called it as also hybrid marketing, that your service component is also there, product component is also there. If the product is not a qualitative one, then people may not prefer. Second is service cases, although product is qualitative but delivery time is more, again also customer dissatisfied. So both the aspects you have to see and give at the right time with the right quality of goods, then customer will be more happy. So that is translated into the level 4. And last one is the service delivery system. So when you are delivering, creation and delivery of service using guidelines built into the service offer concerned with the people, process and facilities. So how are you going to deliver? Means the space must be sufficiently available. People might be going to see that the location is well ventilated, or you are going to form AC environments, or that is the system must be sufficient, the lighting system will be good enough. So where are you delivering, that is more important part, is that you are serving your food, and at the same time how promptly you are serving, and with the right quantity, how qualitatively you are serving this one, how clean your plates are there. So all these aspects are related to this one to before going further. So that is conceptualization of the service product. Now, new service development. So what are the new service developments you are going to do as per the suggested by which? So style changes are the most basic type of innovations involving no changes to process or performance. So we can say that in particular kind of things you are going to provide the services, but at the same time you may change the style, but the taste and preferences on the taste and colors may not change. Mostly people are trying to prefer a particular standardization in the services. So you may change the style, but at the same time the process and performance should not be changed. Otherwise, people may not prefer it. So it is highly visible, revamping the retail branch and redesigning the website of the field. So these things can be done very nicely. That is performing, giving with a style. It is important, but at the same time, the process and performance must not be changed. That must be seen properly. Service improvements involve minor changes such as the improvements to either the core product or existing supplementary services. So certain cases you can do that instead of providing that the containers, you are providing some else container which looks like we can say also the earlier you are providing with the steel containers, now you can provide with the clay containers. People are more happy on that. Or instead of providing the plates, you are going to give it the paper plates, or you are going to give the leaf plates like that. So people are going to be very much happy to get some service improvements are there. And that the supplementary services, anything extra you want to give along with that one, that is also possibility is there, or you are designed that is properly, that is also acceptable. Supplementary service innovations include the addition of the new facility enhancing service. So here the services you are going to give in the better way, that is supplementary cases, extra things you are going to give it to value additions by arranging the lighting system in a better one, or outer side if you want to give delivery this one, or nearer to a particular garden, or nearer to a particular sea, or nearer to a particular river like that. So some of the kind of new environment, new aroma may be created like that. Process line extensions represent new ways of delivering existing service products. So instead of providing through that one, you might be having the wooden plates like that. So you are trying to service through that one, and well maintained that one. The light systems being changed, or dinner light system with the candles like that you are going to maintain, or low lights you are going to maintain like that. The environment will be completely different. Product line extension, new services that typically provide the same core services but are tailored to meet different needs. Like the standardized foods, what you are getting, so little bit changes being made, means the flavor being changed. Like you are going to give the same food with the lemon flavor or some rose flavors like that. People are trying to do also. The same biryani, same other things, food items being provided with the different flavors. So that is enhancing the flavor of that particular product, or enhancing the quality of that particular product. Now, new service development, major process innovations and major service innovations. So more major process innovations are there. There is a improvement in the process. Like we can say that if you have been to a particular bank earlier, it was a tedious process to go through each and every sections to verify or to get back your check and to encash whatever the check amount being given. But today the same counter is mostly responsible for to verify that what the amount is available, and you will simply deduct and transfer it to the tellers, and the teller is delivering the amount of money what you want to disburse. The major service innovations, so new kind of services being started. Like earlier you are depositing, now the depositing section is almost in the banks closed. That means you directly with the machine you are going to deposit, put your checks there or put your cash also, even if in so ATM machines they are going to do that one. So mostly that is machine operated day by day. They have made more it is, which was earlier manual. So that is mostly now it is. That means whatever the amount you are going to deposit, automatically it is going to be counted, and what is the number of notes are there. It is going on the basis of that is going to calculate what is the amount you have deposited. So these things mostly they are going to do. Service branding. So we talked regarding if it is a hotel, if you talk regarding a bank, so all those cases brand plays a vital role. So people have the tendency to always verify it through the internet by writing the which is the most reputed banks are there, which is the most reputed hotels are there, and as for the ratings based and ratings they are going to select this one. Every services they are going through this particular Google to find it out. So branding plays a vital role nowadays. So product benefits evokes feeling of trust, confidence, security, implements of it. So here everything is related to the brand because evoking feeling a trust. So your trust is more if it is a reputed brand. Your confidence is also more, and security also you can get that where you will find the reputation is more. And simplifying shopping also that you need. Like we can talk regarding majority people if they are purchasing from the Myntra and Amazons, it is only because of that their system is very nice and people are going to purchase. So American Marketing Association, as they have given these particular definitions, what you have already read, that is combination of a name, either name or it may be a term, brand name will be there, term is there, any symbols or something being terms you are going to use like that, then signs, any symbols might be going to use, then design, any specific design of vehicles or specific design of things might be there, and a combination of these intended to identify the goods and services, seller goods and services, differentiate. So here you are differentiating one product to another product. Let us, I'm going to talk regarding two detergents. So it's quite difficult to segregate about the two detergents or two salts. But when it is going through the packaging form with the brand name, we can say that two differences are there. So service differences are also like that. Also brands like why the booking a hotel rooms in a particular hotel is low priced and another hotel is high priced. And if you are booking a ticket in a flight also, why one flight is more priced and low, another flight is lower. So it is all related to the brand and services what they are providing. The quality in services plays the vital role in that. Now service branding process, here we are going to find that companies presented brand awareness, brand equity, extended brands, communications, customer experience, brand meaning. So companies presented brand, one brand is initiated, and that what extent the consumer has the brand awareness regarding that particular brand, and that is going towards also your brand equity. So brand equity is that people are trying to judge this particular brand, what is the weightages of that particular brand in the market. External brand communications, different companies are trying to communicate their information through the advertisement, so that is trying to create the brand awareness. But brand awareness, what extent the brand awareness is there is based on that the customer having the knowledge or exposed to customer experience with the company. So earlier they have the experience with that particular brand has a more impact than the brand awareness through a new company like that. So customer experience with this particular company, so brand meaning, so it is you have seen the hard lines is there, so primary impact. So if you have experienced a particular company brand, then your brand meaning, you know the brand meaning of that particular company, and there's a huge brand equity because of that people are liking giving higher weightage to that particular brand. But when the company is completely new and the brand awareness being created, people can able to know about that one. But the brand equity impact may not be very high because the brand awareness level is less and they have not experienced it. So first time they are trying to experience. So brand equity may have gone more weightage or less weightage. And external brand communication, too many brands being exposed to the advertisements and customer able to try to see that one. So awareness level is there, but we cannot say that this brand is good or bad. So brand equity cases, that is also again a secondary impact, not much more has the more impact on that. Cultivating service brands. We know it very well. The brands wise the services are different. Determine your own fame. So when service organizations are coming, they are trying to build their own fame through providing the different kind of services, augmented services, then supporting services. By this, the customers once experience this kind of services, so he is liking. So when they are liking most, the fame of this particular company will go up. Make an emotional connection. Sometimes a way of services being adjusted by the customers, so they are always emotionally attached. Going to frequently to a particular kind of hotel or the same hotels every time, or going to the same bank branches every time is the emotional connections. So you have few customers, a few people are there, few uh, that is sales people are there, or the employees are there, those who are interacting with very nicely, so you are emotionally attached and you are also equally satisfied. Internalize the brand. So when you are going to find this one, the brands is being associated with that one, you are mostly internalizing the brand. So here we different strong brands innovate rather than the immediate existing offerings. So strong brands are always having the new things they want to enter in the market. They do not want to copy or imitate anything. Determine your own fate. So strong and well recognized brand creates something important and valuable to their customers. So something newness will be there, so that customers are going to be happy and they will always remember these companies or the brand. Make an emotional attachment cases, that people have the strong logical or economical aspects that they are offering. Beyond that one, they are thinking also some extent emotionally they are being connected, and that emotional connections gives a vital role that they are connected with the companies. And internalized brand funds, the strong brands invest in internalizing the brand relationship inside the organization. So within the organizations, if the employees are fully satisfied with the product and the brand, that will communicate a lot to the customers that the company is providing a good brands to everybody. Service positioning, we know it just like the product positioning, we have the service positioning, image to occupy distinct place. How customers are perceiving about that one. There is a perceptual map. Through the positioning, the service organizations are trying to give the different kind of services to capture the customers. And the customers can able to remember few brands of services. That is, they are trying to keep it in the evoked set. So evoked set cases, the most reputed brands, each individual customers, they try to keep it in their memory. Developing a service positioning strategy begins with the analysis of customers, competitors, and the company. Three C's concepts are playing a vital role. So, how customers perceiving about your brand. Second is that how competitors think about your brand is a real competitor of them. Third is the how the your company has the faith to delivery. So these three things plays a vital role. You are yourself is trying to say that what you are providing, that is exclusive. Competitors are also equally trying to see that yes, this is present, it is not present with us, and customers also equally trying to see. Let us see if I'm going to talk regarding Asian paints. Paints are still highly acceptable in the Indian market only because of that. The customers, competitors, everybody believing that the company is providing this particular kind. But if you are going to talk regarding services, the medicals also, that certain medicals you will find, if you are going to talk regarding EMS. So EMS has the great role, the kind of services are they providing, most of the people are satisfied and they are thinking about that one. An emphasis on competitive advantage and attributes that will be valued by customers help far when determining the service positioning strategy. So competitive advantages cases, you are going to give what way you are superior, what the services you are providing that is not available with your competitors. So that you need to inform to the customers, and customers are very much happy if they are getting anything extra from a particular company that is not available in the competitors. Now the key elements of the service positioning, the same thing what you read it in the marketing, that is the segmentation, targeting, and positioning. So initially when you are trying to send the services, you need to understand who are the people. Like Indian government has planning to give the informations to the farmers, that to the climatic conditions. So they know it very well that the majority of the farmers in India, they do not have the high-end sets like Android sets they do not have. So they have the keypad sets. So that's why they have sent all the SMS, all the informations regarding the climatic conditions through the SMS. So which is helpful for them. So segmenting is that which segment you are targeting on the basis. Like hotels also they are targeting to the different segments. So that's why they have the different rooms also. That is one is the ordinary rooms they are going to provide, that is with the AC, non-AC, second cases they are going for also the luxury type of things where you will find more facilities are there, and finally suite type of things, the bigger rooms people can able to enjoy, and company people can go there and can do their office works there also in the office also, that is also accepted. Targeting, once you know that which kind of people are there, you try to target those people that your service is meant for that particular target group. And through the 4 P's or the 7 P's in services, you are trying to position your product or services. So that is you are trying to do. So segment and targeting is the defining the segment. So market segments you have to define which one, which area you want to, whether it is demographic, psychographic, behavioral, or any one segment classes you are going to make. Decide which segment to target, where to do that, or understand what the target consumers expected value. So where are they giving more importance, that you need to understand. Develop a service which caters to these needs. So service you need to see that which area they are very much interested for. Evaluate consumer perception of competing services. So you need to see also if these kind of people are requiring these services, who are the competitors they are providing similar kind of services. You need to verify that one, and what is the expectations of the customers from your company services. Select an image for the product matching aspiration of the target customers. So what is the aspirations of the target customers, and as per their aspirations your product is matching or not matching, so that you need to understand. And if there is a gap also, you have to reduce the gap. Communicate with the determined customers and make the product suitable available. So even though you are producing the similar kind of product, it's for the requirement of the customer, but sometimes customers are unable to understand it. So it is your part to communicate, inform through the different sources to educate them that what the services we are providing, it's for their requirement you have designed. Now, process of service positioning. Once you have done that one, that is segmenting and targeting is over. Now it is your part to how to position that particular product or services. Determine levels of positioning. So, what levels of positions you are going to do. Identify the key attributes, which things you want to position, what you need to highlight it through your advertisements or through the any promotional schemes. Locating these attributes on the positioning maps. So in the maps also you have to show, like our colleagues, then other people, they are trying to give the different kind of attributes. They are trying to say that minerals are there, vitamins are there, iron is there, like that. So you have to key attributes, you have to say what requires by the people, and that is you are supplying. Evaluating positioning options. So you are trying to do see that the evaluate that what the options you have given, that options are really you can able to deliver or delivering or not. Implementing the positioning strategy. Now you try to implement what are the strategy you are going to do, that is through the distribution you are going to implement, or through the advertisement promotional scheme you are going to implement, or through the product you are trying to do, or you are going to make some kind of interactions with the customers to do that one. Now, locating these attributes in the positioning map. So you need to understand that what are the attributes you have shown, that you try to see this in the positioning map, how the customers are giving weightage to the different attributes. If they, which attributes they are giving higher importance, that attributes must be present with your service products, so that you have to see. Now this is the positioning perceptual map, like the competitors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let us say that we can say that which competitor is better. You just see that in the case of competitor 1 is the quality is low, the price is also low. So people may not prefer it very well, but sometimes the companies may prefer, because that although low quality, there are category of customers those who are really interested for this kind of services with the lower price. Second category is that is little bit lower quality and little bit lower price. So that is also again another category of customers may select. Competitor 3 is that the price is high, but you will find that quality is low. So quality is low means price is higher, people may not prefer. So competitor 3 may lose the market, but competitor 4 cases the quality wise good and the price is low. There is most of the time people are going to prefer because the price they consider it's a low price, and at the same times also that is you will find the high quality is there, so that is going to find. But the people those who are very much not considering that price is a factor for them, they are going for the qualitative, so they will always the competitor type. Like we can say that if it is a Mercedes car, if it is a Audi car, so they are mostly thinking about the qualitative vehicles, so price is not a factor for them, so the competitor 5 is the right one. So hotels also you can say that 5-star hotels, they have the price is good, also quality is also very nice. So but when you are thinking about some other hotels, then they are coming under this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as per your expectations or as per the quality what you can adjust, then the price you are going to think and you can select that kind of hotels. Now evaluating the positioning options, strengthening the current position against the competitors. This is highly essential that when you are in the positioning, try to see how the competitors are there and you try to develop yourself that you can able to offer a you find it out which area that other competitors have not positioned their product or services. You try to enter in that area, even if it is also possible that market positions like you can say that rural area somebody has not marketed, you can enter to the rural area, or you are not in the urban area, sorry, abroad area, somebody has not, you may go to that. Repositioning the competition. Sometimes if you have positioned the old product, you have some kind of new design or something new is there, you try to reposition that one by saying that these are the extra facilities being added, these are the new options, something new things have involved in this particular hotel, or renovations you have done, something kind of thing. So that is repositioning can be also possible, you can do that. Now types of positioning, what are the different types of positioning? Positioning by attributes, you know it very well that what are the different attributes you have, what are the new things in the hotel or banking operations that you need to give to the people so that they can able to understand these are the new services they're going to get. And this is attribute wise. Positioning by benefits, but you are saying that this is a new thing for the customer, but customer doesn't think that this is a really benefit, so then customers may not come. So always try to position by benefits to whom the customer perceives that this is really a benefit, so we are ready to go to that kind of services. Positioning by competition, so here you try to see how the competitors are giving, you try to give better than the competitors, so you can compare that one with your competitor and can say better services than the competitor. Priced based on the positioning, so what price you are going to offer, so that is best price. People are going to perceive that yes, that is the price we are very much interested for, and they will take this one. So that is price based on the positioning. And positioning as a leader, so we will find that your positioning, either you can offer this particular thing with the lowest price, that you have got the positioning as a leader, but you are providing with a price that is limited. User positioning, that is special kind of things you are going to introduce, like we can talk regarding that they have made the plan regarding that. You have a special plan for the hotel winter season, there is a specific plan, this one. So you are dividing throughout the year, having the different packages for the customer. So you just specifying, you are done. Then use application positioning. This service positioning is the best certain. For example, banks can position itself best with providing home loans. So application positioning cases, home loan, bike loans, car loans, so many different kind of loans you can provide, land loans, so okay, personal loans. So different kind of things also you can able to do through that one. So this is all about this positioning and services what we have discussed. And I think that today the thing is going to help you a lot to know about positioning. A product positioning takes place and the service product cases how it is positioning takes place by considering all this STP, that is segmentation, targeting, and positioning. So positioning is the last part where the marketer has give great importance to that one, whether customers are accepting this one or not, what extent are they accepting. If that is not happening, they are going for the repositioning to change the perceptual map among the customers. So thank you.